Welcome back to this channel. Today I'll be sharing with you on how to convert a PDF file to an Autocad file, DWG file, whereby the length of your perimeters, the length of your boundaries is still going to maintain its dimensions. The dimension will be accurate as the way it was before it was converted to PDF. You know, most time when you convert from PDF to Autocad, the dimensions at times does not show the accurate dimensions. The length, it does not give the accurate length. But in some cases, there are situations that do cause that, whereby you won't be able to obtain the right length. But there are something you can definitely do to obtain a proper length, whereby when you convert from PDF to Autocad, you obtain a proper length of the dimensions. Alright, just do it while I put you through on how to get that done. Okay, the first thing for you to do is to import the PDF file to Autocad, whereby you can import it in different ways. Is either you come to the command button here and you press import. You can see import on the screen on the command button here. Then when you click on it, it's going to open for you. Or you can as well come to this place that says insert. You click on your insert and then you can see import. You click on import. So alright, as soon as you click on import, it's going to bring out the page for you. Alright, then you select the location where you have the PDF files on your system. Okay, so this is what I want to convert from PDF to Autocad. You can see the names of it got easier. So I'll click on it, then I'll click on open. So as soon as I click on open, it's going to bring out my import details for me. Alright, you can see on the screen here it shows the number of pages whereby I have my PDF files. And then you can see your page size, which is on 216 by 356 meter. And in some cases whereby you want the number of PDF that you have is more than a page, you can definitely do what? You can definitely specify the number of pages that you want to convert from PDF to Autocad. Then the next thing for me to do now is to do what? I'll click on OK, so that I can see what I have on my Autocad. Now you can see under here, you can see converting. It's already converting it to PDF. Okay, this is fine. It has been converted to PDF. So this is it on the screen here. We have it on the screen. So these are my dimensions. You can see the dimensions, you can see the length. Alright, so what I'll quickly do now is to confirm if the length of the PDF to AutoCAD is same as what we have on the boundary. So to do that, what I'll simply do is I'll click on DI, that is distance. That is the shortcut for distance. Then I'll click OK. I'll select it. So I'll check it from this place, from this corner here to this place. Let's check the distance that we have, if it's maintained or it has been changed due to the conversion. Then I'll specify. Okay, now I believe you can see it on the screen here. The distance from this place here, this point to this point, which is supposed to be on 15.40 meter, is currently on 1.311 meters. Likewise, let's check other distance as well. Let me check the distance from here to here. And let's see what we have, if this will maintain. Okay, so the distance from this place to this place is supposed to be on 37.10 meter, is currently on 3.156 meter. In cases like this, there are something that you can definitely do to obtain the actual distance on the dimensions. To do that, what you simply do is to bring in your calculator. Under your command button, you just press cal. So you use AutoCAD inbuilt calculator, or you can definitely use your system calculator if it is a system that supports calculator, just like my system here, which supports calculator. But if your system does not support calculator, and you can bring in the AutoCAD calculator as soon as you press cal. So you can see calculator quick cal, it's going to come up. So this is the this is my calculator now. So what I want to do now is to do quick calculation in order to obtain the actual dimensions. So the other time we check the distance from this point, DI enter to check again from this point to this point. So let's check it again so that we can use it to do the proper scaling well, in order to obtain the actual scale. That is from this point to this point now. the distance is you can see the distance is on 1.3, which is here 1.311 meters. We're supposed to be on 50.40 meters. So what you simply do on your calculator is to input the actual scale, the real length that you have on the boundary, which is what 15.40. So you now say the actual distance, the actual length, which is 15.40, divided by the new distance that you obtain after converting it, which is 1.3 0.311 divided by 1.311. So we are going to have what is equals to, so it's going to give us 11.746. okay, all right, that is fine. So now I'll come back to my my boundaries. Now I will select all my data. I will select everything because I have to scale it to obtain the actual distance, to obtain the actual length of what we have on the perimeter. So what I'll simply do is to click here, and then as soon as I click there, I will select all the boundaries with the borders, everything, in order to rescale it to obtain the actual scale. So as soon as I select it, I'll right click, and then I'll click on what, I'll select scale. You can see here, which is under basic modify tools. I'll press scale, I'll click on scale, or I can as well do what, I can as well just press SC, which is the shortcut for scale, and then I'll press enter. So now it's not asking me for the specified base point. So this is my base point. I can specify anywhere from the perimeter from my drawing. I'll specify here, I'll click on it. Now I'll specify the base point. Now you can see it's not requesting for what, scale factor. You see, specify scale factor. So alright, my scale factor now is what, my scale factor will now be what was obtained from the calculator after dividing the actual length by the new length that was obtained, which we have 11.746. that is the actual length that I want it to be. Then I'll click on enter. It has been rescaled now. So let's now recheck the dimensions, the length of the perimeter of the boundaries now, to see if it's actually the right scale. So I'll just press TI to check the dimensions. Okay, starting from this place here, we have what, alright, so I believe you can see the what was on the drawing, which is on what, 15.40 meters. So what we have as the distance now is what, 50.402 meter, which this one is on 3 decimal values, but the one on the drawing is on 2 decimal value. That is why it's like this. So I believe now it's now giving me the actual length of the boundaries. So I'll just press, let's check this other side here. Let's check this side as well, the distance of this side to this side, to see if it corresponds to what we have. You can see the distance, the what is on the drawing is 15.62. we can see what we have here, 50.623, because of the 3 decimal value that we have. You can see it's the same thing. And let's check this lastly. So now this one is what, this one is 37.10, and then we have what, 37.115. So and that is how to do what, that is how to scale a PDF to AutoCAD file and obtain the actual scale. Alright, you are not done yet. The next thing for you to do now is to set your orientation right, to orient it to the right coordinate that was quoted for the job. This is the coordinate that was quoted now. So what we are going to do now is to do what? We move it to the right locations. By coming to this place here, we are going to press PL, that is polyline, enter. You just plot your what? You plot the coordinates that was given. You know, usually we press this thing before nothing. So we have 528.137.730, comma, and then the nothing is what? The nothing is 754.075.150. Then you press enter. So, and then I'll click here. Okay. So this is the location where the job falls. Alright, what I'll simply do now is to select everything on the drawing. To select all my drawing now, I will now move it to the right locations that it ought to be. So I'll click on move, that is enter. Then I'll click on it. So I'll select this. This was what was quoted for it, so I'll move it to the right location, and that happens to be what. So you just you now move it towards this place here. You drop it to this place, to the location where you plot the coordinates. Now by the time you confirm the coordinates, you check the coordinates back, now you will see it's going to give you the actual coordinate that was quoted for it. So let's quickly check that. So you just zoom in to this place here, and then you press ID. ID is the shortcut for a coordinates check. That is want to confirm the coordinate of the location of the. That is want to confirm the coordinates of your point. So what you simply do is you click on this point here. Alright, so let's quickly check that. We have the easting as 528. You can see 528.137.730, which is correspond to what is on the drawing, and then the nothings is 754.075.150. So that is very correct, and that is how to convert from PDF to AutoCAD. Thank you.